The moon fades and a new day begins. Welcome back to Minecraft with Mel. Let's see what today holds.
Welcome back. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, Mel, it looks like she is up and ready for the day. Then she heard it, a bark. Her eyes lit up, a dog. She rushed over and saw him, tail wagging, ears perked, just standing there like he'd been waiting. Mel knelt down, heart full of hope, but then remembered. She didn't have a bone, no way to earn his trust, no way to make him stay. Her smile faded just a little. "Not today, buddy," she whispered. Shaking off the sadness, Mel headed down the mountain and was greeted by a couple of chickens. They clucked and wandered in front of her. She needed food. Whispering a quiet thank you before heading back up. Once there, she got straight to work, breaking more stone, focused and fast. She needed a second furnace to speed things up. More food, more smelting, less waiting. Mel wasn't just surviving anymore. She was building efficiency. She goes around the mountain top, gathering more food. The food that she will need for her travels. She spots more iron, which reminds her she is missing two very important things: a bucket and a shield to defend her against unwanted mobs. She had everything she needed, except the wood to craft her shield. "Can't block a skeleton with air," she muttered with a smirk. So she grabbed her axe and headed out, chopping a few nearby trees until her inventory had what she needed. On her way back, something caught her eye, a sparkle in the stone. More iron right there on the side of the mountain. On her way to the iron, she spots a cave opening. She seems curious, but doesn't want to investigate just yet. She quickly gathers her iron and heads back to her furnaces to cook the chicken she collected earlier by adding some coal. She makes her way back to the cave and mines the shiny green ore. An emerald. She heads down the cave, but the darkness spooks her, so she quickly turns around and walks away. Mel returned to her furnaces glowing with warmth and progress. Her food sizzled, her iron smelted. Everything was finally coming together. With the last plank in place, she crafted her shield, holding it close with a proud smile. It wasn't just protection, it was confidence. She looked around at the temporary base she'd built, the hill that had carried her through her first days. It had been good to her, but now it was time to move on. With her gear packed and heart ready, Mel set off to find something more, a permanent home, somewhere safe, somewhere hers. The journey had only just begun, following the winding paths of the world, gathering food along the way. The land stretched wide before her, full of promise. Then, through the trees, she saw it. Purple, flickering, broken, a ruined nether portal, half buried in the earth, glowing faintly with trapped energy. Obsidian, scorched netherrack, and strange gold blocks. Opening the mysterious chest. "What does it hold?" she said. She grabs the golden shovel. "Oh my God, this is such a good find," she says to herself, gathering the contents of the chest and leaving some of hers. After a final glance, she stepped away. "Not today," she whispered. Her journey continued, gathering food as she walked, her shield always closed. Then the trees cleared, and there it was, the ocean, wide open and endless. Mel smiled, opened her crafting table, and placed down the final pieces. Her first boat. She set it in the water, climbed in, and took a deep breath. The sea called, and her forever home was out there somewhere. Mel rowed across the open water, the waves gently rocking her boat as the sun slowly dipped below the horizon. The sky turned gold, then deep blue. Then Black Dot, her grip tightened on the oars. Monsters were waking. The familiar growls and distant splashes echoed across the water. She wasn't just scared, she was on edge, heart pounding, scanning the shoreline for safety. But the ocean stretched endlessly. No islands, no shelter, just darkness and danger creeping in around her. "I need to get to shore," she whispered. She rowed faster, eyes darting. She didn't want to fight tonight. She needed rest. She needed to sleep. Somewhere, anywhere, safe enough to make it to morning. At last, her boat scraped against shoreline, rough, quiet, and just barely safe. Mel leapt out, heart racing, eyes wide as the night pressed in behind her. Every sound made her flinch. She didn't build a shelter. She didn't light a torch. She just pulled out her bed, placed it on the sand, and laid down. "Please," she whispered, eyes closing, "let this night be over." The world stayed dark. The mobs roamed nearby. But Mel slept, curled up under the stars, hoping this nightmare would end. And that morning would come.
It's time for bed. We'll see you again in the morning. Make sure to follow us.